Okay, is this optimized now? Stats. Seems that way. Yeah. Striker 1.2. Yes, so it's 3 amalgam. It'd be so much better if it was 4 amalgam. Yeah, it'd be so much better if it was 4 amalgam. Because that's 3 paradox on that build. Like that's still a lot of paradox. So what if I mean I just man. What so do I prototype another pair of knee pads that have amalgam on it? Is that what I do? What about mask?
You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent has joined your group.
5, 7.
Hello.
Hey Clink, how you doing? Oh, I'm in Discord again.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Good morning.
I made that striker non-amalgam build that I was talking about yesterday.
I don't remember it specifically, but what makes it so other than not having amalgam? What did you put on it?
Um, I mean, basically, that's just it. So, like, when we have a singular status build player, like that Eclipse guy from yesterday,
Yeah.
then I'll run the build that I have equipped right now with no amalgam. But if we don't have a status build guy on our team as like a utility player, then I will use a striker build with amalgam on it.
Oh, okay. So you can proc your own status effects
Mm-hmm.
and stuff.
Yep.
Oop! I just got
An
delted.
agent has gone offline.
Dang. Dang.
You still connected?
Yeah, I'm connected.
I need
I-
to figure out how to get my inventory in a good place so
Back
it's
online.
not who flung poo all over the place.
Oh, I was just messing around with it. I managed to get to one singular loadout equipped, and then everything else was in my stash just now.
Yeah, I think that's good. I have uh, all my backpacks and all my characters are almost full.
Dang. I mean,
Yeah, I have a problem.
well, I mean, not really. Like, if you have the
It's already in your group. Okay.
if you have the space, available, you might as well use it. Like, I'm not using it that much. It's just
Yeah,
there.
but my point is, it allows you to willy-nilly go into a mission and just pick everything up without looking at it. I can't do that. I have to kind of look
Yeah.
at it and see if I want it, and if I don't, I crush it right away.
Yeah, it just takes so much time that way. Yeah, that stinks.
I know that's what I'm saying. So I need, in these escalation runs, if I want to do what a lot of people are doing, I need to have probably 30 spaces available, or 30 to 40, so I can just pick up, and then afterwards go through it. But right now, for prototype, I can do that for the most part with like 15 spots or maybe 13 spots, because I don't often get 15, 13 prototypes. But anyway, that's my own personal problem. I have to stop being a hoarder. Yeah, because I mean, like what we're doing build crafting. Like, well, what if we did this? Oh crap, I don't have that piece. I have to go hunt for it now.
Uh-huh.
Whereas if it's already on me, then you can try it out. One thing I just figured out, and it's been in the game probably forever, and I just didn't know it, is you can actually transfer builds in whole between characters without having to piecemeal it back together. You can just click transfer build to stash, and then on your other character, one click move over to your character. So it'll pull it right out of stash. I thought that was cool. I didn't know that.
Wait. So, well, like from my understanding, if you have multiple characters and say you have items on one character, but you want it on another one, so you take that
Well, let's say you
character.
want to move a whole build, like you have a striker build with amalgam, let's just say, and
Okay.
it's saved. You have a build saved. You can move that whole build to stash via whatever. You have to. There's go into the menus and you can just transfer to stash, and then on your other character, you can then transfer that whole build to your other character, and it will just put it in there as the whole build. And as far as I know, it'll keep the same name too. So if you name it Blobbity Blue, it'll keep Blobbity Blue as the
Oh,
name of your build, and it just transfers everything.
really? I thought you
But
had to like put in singular items all into the stash.
that's what I thought until I looked it up, and there is an actual function to just move an entire build. So
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure you can't be wearing it when you transfer it, so you have to have not be wearing that piece.
Well, whenever you figure that out, I'd like to know that. That's pretty interesting.
Because I was trying to okay, how can I easily get my healer build to my main character? Excuse me. And well, that's one way to do it. I just need to make sure both characters have enough room on it. Well, my stash doesn't have enough room to move it. So I was going through that and just kind of get rid of stuff. Maybe some mods. Get rid of some crappy ass mods. They're holding me back, preventing me from achieving greatness. If only. Let's see here. I could get rid of some 11% mods. I've gotten rid of all my 11. I'm sorry, I said 11% mods. 11% protection from elite mods. I now I have 12%. That's all I have now. So the elusive 13s, they don't exist. Those are Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster kind of mods.
Loch Ness Monster.
People say they saw it, but there's no proof. All the videos out there with people saying, yeah, I haven't, that's all AI. They're a bunch of bullshit. Oh, let's see. Mods. Defensive mods. What can I do here? I've been stacking up all this like all these resistance, bleed resistance, blind resistance, burn resistance, disorient resistance, disrupt, ensnare. Like I've never used them, and I'm thinking I should probably maybe dump some.
You said, oh, yeah, I don't use. I mean, if you don't use them, or if you don't think you're gonna use them like within, the next week, I would just delete it.
Yeah, see, I wish I had that attitude because like in 2 weeks, then I'll want it because that's just the way it goes. And then I have to go farm for the crap or get really shitty ones from the vendor. Pulse resistance, I don't even. That's like the only reason to use that is for Dark Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could dump those. I never use them. I mean,
And
they're good. They're almost.
well, the thing
max.
is, if you were to just, do that in the Dark Zone, then you might as well just make a system corruption build.
Yeah.
And it's significantly easier to do that. Probably more fun too.
I've also hoarded a lot of what do you call them? Exotic pieces. Because I was of the opinion like, oh, I should keep like 3 to 4 of each, so each character can have one. And then I'm like, meh, I don't really need that. So I have a lot of exotics in backlog and backstock. This actually might be. Maybe I'll get rid of all the. Okay, I'm going to log into my other. I hope I'm not interrupting anything you're doing or anything.
Oh no, I'm fine. I wanted to invite you to just talk while we're in the White House.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, that's what people do in the White House. They talk. And sometimes yell. You ever been to Washington, D.C.?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, if you ever do have a chance, it's actually a pretty fun place to visit.
Okay.
And if you're into, I don't know, are you into air and space stuff?
I mean,
find it interesting anyway?
Not really, but I find it interesting, yeah.
So they have the Air and Space Museum, just like in, well, the game, right? There's also an airport outside of, I think it's, what is it, Dulles Airport, I think. So it's the main airport in DC. There's Reagan National, which is like almost downtown DC near the Pentagon, and then there's an airport right outside of that called Dulles. I believe that's the Anyway, there's a hangar out there. It's got a weird name. It's called like Udvar or something or other. I can't. It really is a weird name, but it's like an extension of the Air and Space Museum, and they have the most incredible. It's a museum. It's basically a hangar or multiple hangars museum, and they have the most incredible like aircraft. And they actually have one of the space shuttles in there. They have the like the whole thing. It's in there. On display. You can walk right up to it. The SR-71 Blackbird. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Oh. Isn't that the Black Dorito?
I don't know what that is. The Black Dorito.
Like the triangle black, like bomber plane.
Yeah, that's the B-2 bomber, I think.
Okay.
No, the SR-71 is a spy plane we had back in like the 60s and 70s, I think.
Okay.
And it's the fastest plane, I think, in the world. I believe. I think it still holds the record. It literally was just that. It was just made for speed to fly over, Russia and all other whatever enemies of the state, so to speak, and to take reconnaissance. It was just like, almost a rocket, but it's pretty. Look it up, SR-71 Blackbird, and so they have one of those in there, and a whole shit ton of other planes. You name it, it's in there, and it's just tons of planes hanging from the ceiling. They're not replicas; they're actual, real, things.
Oh.
If you ever go out there, that's one place to go to for sure. And then of course all the monuments. It's fun. I've been out there a couple of times, but my girlfriend and I haven't been out there in a while. My girlfriend and I went out like a couple of years ago, just hung out for like probably an extended weekend kind of thing, and we really enjoyed it. Anyway,
Yeah, this isn't quite the one that I was talking about,
yeah,
but
the B-2
yeah.
bomber's like a big flying bat wing.
Uh-huh. Wait, let me see
Yeah, I know what
if
you're talking about. I don't think they have one of those there. I do believe they have like the old supersonic.
Oh yeah,
gosh,
you're right. B2 Spirit it says, but it's a B2 bomber. Yeah. That's what yeah.
I'll tell you what. I think one thing I'll say is like I'm darn glad we live in the United States because we have the coolest toys, in
Oh
our
yeah.
American military. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
happy for that.
Clink, you'd probably find this funny. But the clip is obviously funnier. Anyways, there's this European. He was like complaining to this American guy in a video game, like yeah, like you suck. I don't like y'all. Like this is why I live in Europe or whatever. And then the American says to the guy like, well, dude, we have a flying black Dorito that could level your shit in 0.2 seconds.
I mean, I don't know if you even I don't watch the news that much, but I know enough that we just basically decapitated an entire country, right or wrong or whatever. But
Hmm.
in no time, I'm talking about Iran, but they can't do shit. I mean, they can't do anything. They can't touch us, and we just
Literally, yeah.
decapitated their military.
Yeah, literally nothing.
So, right. Um, anyway, I'm gonna work on trying to see if I can make some space. Oh, that's right. I was gonna log into my other character. That's what I was going to do.
I just
You are no longer
prototyped an item from like proficient level 0 to prototype
Did you
like
cry when you saw
instantly.
how much material you spent on it?
Oh, I didn't really care. I just thought it was really cool that I was able to do that in like one sitting.
Yeah, no, it's great. You can do it. The only problem is you only get one max, and that could be good enough. You know, I kind of like the fact that you at least when you find it, everything is bumped up.
Mm.
I mean, you get the core is always maxed, and then one attribute's maxed. No, it's cool. I mean, I've just yesterday I did that to my benefactor. What item did you prototype?
Um, Seska knee pads.
All right, rock on. Let's see, what do I have in my stash here? How do I have 147 pieces in here? God damn it!
Oh my gosh.
And a lot of it is I'm sorry, exotics. So I should start just. I don't need like three chat. I have 4 chatterboxes. I don't need 4 of those, right?
No, you need one with D-Talk and that's it.
I don't even think I have a build with it at all. I don't even, what a shooting at build stacks of something.
Well, at the very most, just have one with D-Talk and that's it.
I don't even know what that is. Detox.
Damage to targets out of cover. D-Talk for short. The acronym.
Acronyms are cool. Damage. There's one. Damage to armor. I don't have it. None of them. Yeah, I have to re-roll it anyway. So whatever. I'll just keep 2. Doesn't matter which one. They're all pretty well rolled. Get some more exotic. Okay, this will help. I have 3, probably 4 blue. No, 3 blue screens. I don't think I've ever used that. Add a mark. Refreshes. Blah blah blah. Deploy skill. There's too much to deal with there. I want point and click and die. That's what I want to.
Point, click,
the
die.
Yeah, I want that skill.
I've never heard that one before. That's funny. I've only heard um gosh, I don't even. It was oh well, it'll come to me. Yeah, that's good. That's funny.
That's what it ought to be. Point click die. That's my new skill. Uh, Actually, I get excited for Mondays because that means I can come down for most of the day in my mushroom dungeon and play video games while
Oh, that's Monday
the
for
other,
you?
well, during the week. So the weekends I have to like do stuff.
Uh-huh.
During the week, go out and fun and be a human person.
Be a human.
Let's get rid of this blue screen. I don't need it. All right, what else we got here? Iron Lung. I have three. I have four of those because I have one on one character and then three in repository. Damage. Oh, these are almost all maxed out. That's good. Swap speed. Who needs swap speed? That's for kids. That's kid stuff. Oh, these all need to be re-rolled. It's like swap speed, reload speed, headshot damage. Get rid of that one. Pestilence. Overlord. Oh, Mantis. I don't need three of those. Sanctum Imperium. These are weapons I've never used.
Oh yeah, Sacrum Imperium. You don't even want to have that one. At least I don't.
I'll keep one.
Yeah,
Drought, I have one. Bitter.
just one with damage to targets out of cover. Yeah.
Merciless. And this is just what I have in repository. Like I said, some characters do have some of these on them, just for whatever reason, I don't know. All right. All right, I got 9 items I deconstructed, 18 exotic components. That helps. That's just weapons. Now let's go to all the gear pieces. Kaido's mask. Those are actually pretty good, so I'll keep 2. Those are kind of worth keeping. Vile mask. I don't need that many. Oh my god, tardigrade system. I don't need many of those. Collector, what does that do? Just gives you extra grenades. That's all about grenades.
Now I'm starting to think that I need multiple, like, of the same gun, and I would have a different augment. I would have, like,
Yeah,
Amalgam on one, Paradox on one, Echo on
that is a true
another.
thing. Yep. Well, I mean, that's the problem, right? I mean, there's so many possibilities that, I mean, you don't want to invest all that. Let's say you have a maxed out amalgam and all of a sudden you decide, oh, I want Echo on it. Well, you've like invested so many cores into getting it where it is to just
Mm-hmm.
swap it down to 0 again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what kills me. So just have to be disciplined, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and what you're keeping. All right, dump this collector. Ugh. Actually, I want that one.
I think the hardest part is like just bringing awareness to what you're hoarding. I think everything else is kind of easy. Just like getting rid of stuff.
Awareness to what you're hoarding.
Yeah. Like sometimes you like breeze through your stash and like you don't, at least for me, I think I just don't look at half the stuff sometimes.
Shocker punch. That's worth hanging on to.
Really?
Yeah, because it's if you want to just be a what do you call it? A melee with a shield. Like you carry what is it? What is the Sweet Dreams? You carry the Sweet Dreams. You have a shield, and then you have Shocker Punch, and then what does it do here? While Shocker Punch is equipped, the stun. Okay, blah blah blah. Using a shield will give you 100% melee damage. Using Saint Elmo's engine with the holster will give you a 100% extra melee damage, and will make the next melee damage you apply shock the target. Using all three will offer all the above mentioned bonuses, and the shock from melee attack will give you will have a 5-meter radius starting from the. Okay, anyway, so it goes with the melee with yeah, the Sweet Dreams. Although the Sweet Dreams will kill a non-yellow enemy right away, I think, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was just something I was hanging on to. I think I only keep one of them.
Well, it's just like, like when are you gonna use that piece?
I don't know.
You
Never,
know?
because I've never used it. But it's
Exactly.
there, though. Harrier Pride. People have been talking about that now lately. Getting 3 red stacks.
I think it's good for solo. That's about it.
Yeah, that's a lot of these. Memento, a must-have. That's
Yeah,
a
if
must-have.
I mean if there's Memento and Harrier Pride's for solo, you might as well just use Memento and not Harrier Pride. That's just me.
On 80 stacks. I don't know. It's just when they make it so complicated. I guess there's just too much to get it to work right, and encounters in the game happen so fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's either you're dead or your enemy's dead right away. There's not a lot in between. Often, anyway. I'll keep one of these guys. One Harrier Pride. Memento, I'll keep those. Ninja Bike, I don't even care about that so much. It's not so equipped. Oh, bike. Okay, Ninja Backpack. I like that. I'll keep that. I was thinking they were knee pads. Bloody Knuckles. If I've ever, I'll keep one. Look at this. I'm making all kinds of headway. Exodus. I've heard that one. People like that. The smoke breaker. Okay, Spunk Mom, you were talking about it. I think Exodus gloves.
Oh yeah, I think Exodus gloves are like really good right now. And last season they were really good. Incredibly good for solo. I see a lot of solo tier 10 guys use Agitator as their secondary, 4-piece striker, and cloak, knee pads, and Exodus gloves, decoy, revive hive. Quick step.
I'm trying to
M-
think of why I would want Royal
MK46.
Works. Tell you, Quick Step is the best new gear piece or item. I shouldn't say it's not a gear piece. They put in the game, gear piece or weapon. That was just such a good quality of life item they put in the game.
Oh yeah.
I tell you. All right, I'll never use Royal Works. At least not in the next week. We'll go with that. Am I going to use it the next week? No. Point, click, die. Got to have that mentality.
What augment do you think is best on the quick step if it's a quick step that you use for basically every single build?
Um, that's a good question. Probably not anything that's damage related,
Okay.
because you're not going to really use it for damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, the augment only applies
When it's in your hand.
when it's in hand, right? So
Yeah, and when you're using it, yeah.
yeah, I don't know what kind of I mean, a grenade one might be good. I don't know. Well, you know what? I actually had a list of the augments I was just looking at. Let me see if I still have it. I was looking at a list of it. Let's see. Go into my history. Blah 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 blah. There it is. Augment list. Okay. Skills restore. I mean, maybe anomaly because you're not. It's a skill related one. Entropy. And maybe trapper and atomize. These are things that are non-bullet ballistic.
Oh, quantum. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not even listed here. Oh, quantum. Here it is. I mean, there's that. Yeah, quantum.
Because, like, you're running around, you want to get the extra 5 meters while you're in combat, as quick as possible. Quantum actually might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah. I have, in my opinion, I just haven't seen the value of going out of the way to prototype my sidestep. Other than the fact, if you want to add an augment, then that would be a reason to do so, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense. Um, I have swap speed on mine, so if you get,
Oh, that would be good
the max
as a
roll for
skill.
swap speed, that would be pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, that would be good because then you're running around and you want to get back to your weapon right away. I may
Mm-hmm.
just do that. That's a good point. I think I'll do that on my, if I can, on my side steps. That would be a good utility to have on that.
Yeah, because I used to run damage targets out of cover, and I was like, you kind of want to do it quick, and you're not shooting it, so you want swap speed. Yeah, I managed to get pistol damage max and not swap speed, unfortunately. But oh well.
Well, then optimize.
Well, you can't optimize a prototype.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yes, I thought you optimized it before you prototyped it. No, when you prototype, I'm sorry, when you prototype it, it does optimize it up to its minimum max,
Yeah, yeah.
but not the prototype max necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if it's at least up to high end max, you're pretty good, and that's my professional opinion.
Mm-hmm. But everyone wants better, don't they?
Oh, sure, they sure do. Nobody wants meh. They want awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have one. What the hell do I have on here? I have one mule character, and I think the reason why I was concerned about having at least a decent build on this character is if I was farming and I was farming stuff uh, uh, that was per character farming. So like once you do it on one character, you can't do it again
Mm,
until the next day or whatever.
mm,
And I wanted to have the opportunity to be able to farm whatever it was 4 times.
mm.
That's why I have all these characters, plus the fact that one was a mule.
Well, you can always just create a new character and farm
But you can only have
whatever.
4.
Yeah. I guess what I implied or tried to imply was like, since I have no other extra characters, I can always uh, create another character and farm, something else on a different character if I wanted to
Oh
do
yeah.
double.
So I made this a little leaner here.
Has Seska been on in the past week?
I don't remember. I
Don't
think
know.
it may have been.
Okay.
I want to say that sounds familiar.
I know it was on like 2, 3 weeks ago.
I gotta get these Lexingtons that I have in my inventory.
Yeah, I have like a dozen. I have like 12 Lexingtons.
Oh yeah, I did have at least that, and I've deleted some since, but I still have a bunch, and I'm like, oh,
So
because like
funny.
we were saying like, oh, you want to have a weapon that has different augments or different, you know,
Mm-hmm.
talents even,
Talents, yeah.
and that Lexington is one of the best weapons in the game
Mm-hmm.
in terms of ARs. But I don't need to be carrying 8 or 9 of them in my stash.
No, certainly not.
I'll leave 2. I have a bunch of shield splinters too.
Oh, I don't even have one. I got rid of all of them. Oh, I have one, actually.
I mean, it's got Perfect Optimist on there. That's, I don't know.
I just think you should just have one. Just one shield splinter. Any more than one shield splinter is kind of overkill.
All right, I'm going to get rid of these guys. And when I really want one and I don't have one, I'm going to blame you.
All right.
Blame Mr. Boosted. ACS 12s, you can never have too many of those. Well, maybe you can. I have 2 Oh, I do have a thorn. Oh, that's the one you gave me. All right, there it is.
I think I have like 4 ACS 12, and then I have 2 stack brokers, and then I have 2 lefties.
I have 2 stack. Well, this is in my. I have the mop. I don't think I'll ever use armor on kill. Yeah, I don't. Why would I use that? No, don't need it. It's gone. Yeah, 2 ACS 12s, 2 stack brokers. I forgot what the other one you said you had.
Lefty.
Lefty, yeah, I don't remember what that one does.
Perfect Sledgehammer basically gives 20% damage buff to all teammates when you hit the enemy with a grenade.
Okay.
It's really good for like skill players because they are helping teammates do damage.
Right.
But that's only like when you have it in your hand and you throw a grenade. When I want to throw a grenade, I just swap to the gun and yeah, throw the grenade.
Right.
So I guess if you use it in that way, then you want swap speed on it. But you could also use it to build stacks on like your striker build, and you could put detalk on it, and you can also throw grenades with that as well.
Infantry MG5. Any reason to keep the insult to injury? Perfect head scratcher. No, I'll never use it. Boom. Gone. Gonzo.
Oh yeah, I think that's one of the new ones, right?
Perfect. The insult or the injury, whatever I just called it.
Oh, insult to
Insult to
injury.
injury.
Oh, I don't think that's
Perfect
new.
head scratcher. Which I think is broken because the way it's worded.
I think the perfect head scratcher for the urban MDR, that one's a new one.
Oh, do they have a perfect version?
Yeah. The I mean,
Oh.
insult to injury is the same thing. It's just a different gun.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, I mean, it looks great if you. The way it's worded is that it amplifies weapon damage by 35% to confused enemies. That's the first part of it. So to me, that means you confuse an enemy with something, let's say a skill, then your your damage is amplified. The second part says after 3 kills applies confused to the next enemy you hit. Okay. So that is like an addendum to me. Like, okay, if you apply, let's say, use Banshee Pulse, you have your 35% amplified damage while they're confused, and while you're shooting them, if you kill 3, then it applies it to the next enemy you hit, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can apply your pulse again when it's off cooldown. But the way it apparently works now is you have to first get 3 kills no matter what. Which
Yeah.
then, to me, means this is a useless talent because I'm not going to sit there and wait for 3 kills to confuse one fucking enemy.
Yeah.
So it's either broken or it's just a useless talent, in my opinion. And I was going to I don't think I put it on the bug reporter, but I think I should, just to see if any, because I've been doing Google searches on that to see if anyone else has complained about it, and I can't find anything.
So you're saying that like after you get 3 kills, it doesn't transfer confuse the next enemy?
No, it's supposed to confuse. I mean, I can test it out. I'll equip it actually, and then because I was doing it with Banshee Pulse, and it was not confusing them. I mean, I was not getting amplified damage with after Banshee pulsing them. So my damage pre-pulse and after pulse were the same.
Hmm.
Let me see here.
So it like
Nope,
wasn't
just
working properly.
as
Okay.
far as I could tell. So let me. Well, the way it's worded to me, I mean, that's my interpretation of it. Now, do the developers have a different thought on it? Other people I've read feel that it's supposed to basically the second part of the wording comes first. You have to kill 3 enemies before you confuse the third enemy. So I'm gonna go test it in the shooting range. Here we go. Let's make these little. That's good. Okay. So I'm getting 182 on these guys. I'm not seeing the confuse icon pop up.
I'm starting to think that the core strength nerf for this season, it's not worth running core anymore.
What do you mean, like in the dark zone?
PvP related.
Right. Okay, I can't tell if this is. I'm getting. Yeah, I'm not. At least in the testing range here, I am not seeing anything after killing the enemies. Applies confuse. Yeah, it's not applying it unless it has to be. You have to apply it in one magazine, which I can't kill these all in one magazine with the build I have.
I think most people would just use that talent for just the amp damage. They wouldn't really care if it actually applied to the next enemy after 3 kills.
Yeah, but you only get the amp damage after you kill 3 enemies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, read the. Do you have one to read?
No, I
The
don't.
description.
I
Oh,
don't.
okay. Yeah, so like I said, the first part of it says amplify weapon damage by 35% to confused enemies. The second part says after 3 kills applies confuse to the next enemy you hit. So the way I read it is
That's it? If that's all it reads, then you just use a Banshee Pulse and kill whoever you Banshee Pulse. You get amp
that would,
damage.
yeah. All right, well I'm gonna see. I tested this before and it didn't work.
I mean, that's the same with Sadist. It's like Sadist doesn't work then.
Oh, it does. I tested that. Sadist does work. Let me.
I mean,
I don't know if I have
exactly the same talent. It's just a different status effect. I mean, besides the second part.
Yes. Yeah, but it's you have to be in so many meters, and you have to actually, yeah, you have to hit the, but it's not quite the same. Well, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, sadist. I'm thinking of something else. I apologize. Yeah. Let me see here. I need to change my specialization. What gives me the Banshee pulse? Is it firewall, gunner,
Gunner.
gunner? All right, because I didn't have the Banshee pulse. I had some old. Okay, I have the gunner. Oh, I don't have it unlocked. Oh, God bless it. Okay, I don't have it unlocked. Let's see. Okay, now I have it unlocked. Banshee. Okay, applies, disorients, confuses. Okay. So I was doing it using the gun as it's described. So after I kill 3 targets, I should get the next one I hit should be confused, and it was not confusing them.
Mm.
So in which case I was not getting amplified damage. Okay, I just confused them. I'm not getting amplified damage.
Really?
Yeah, I'm paying attention to my.
The numbers are the same?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no, it is, because it would be a great talent if it worked the way I read it. All right, well. Yeah, I can see that he's confused. It had the confused icon on the head of the target. Okay, so anyway, that's that. Like I said, I think it's broken. But it would be a great talent if it did work, right? Because everyone uses Banshee Pulse.
Yeah. Yeah. You think the normal version works?
I mean, the non-perfect.
Yeah,
Sure. I mean, do
non-perfect.
you have something to test it with?
I guess I'll look around, look around.
like to run some investor mask build sometime, but it just costs so much to get the roll you want
Mm-hmm.
to re-roll it.
Sorry, Agent.
Oh, here's
The
my
enemy
Hollow
has
Man mask.
overrun the
Yay.
area.
I do have one.
What's the talent called?
Huh?
What's the talent called?
I'm sorry, on what?
The one you tested for like 5 minutes?
It's called Head Scratcher or Perfect Head Scratcher.
Yeah, they don't have it on ARs. Interesting. What gun were you using?
The insult to injury named
Okay.
weapon.
Yeah.
No, I had something that had that on there, and I don't remember what it was. Let me look in my weapons. I don't know if it was an AR or not. Let me check and see. So, let's see if
Well,
I have it in
it's
here.
definitely not on ARs.
Oh, okay. Here I have it on M249B. So that's obviously a light machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you checked to see if you could apply it to an AR?
Yeah, it's not available for an AR.
I'm going to go to the bug reporter and report that. Let's see. How do I get there?
I don't see it on the GR9 either. Head scratcher, right?
Yeah.
Back and forth, overwhelmed, precision strike, stabilized, measured, frenzy, unhinged, immobilized, soft spot, streamline, pressure point, thunder strike, sledgehammer, flatline, in sync, future perfect, reformation, perpetuation, ignited, eyeless, spike, steady-handed, vindictive, sadist, fast hands, close and personal, strained, optimist, preservation, killer, breadbasket. What? What? Is that M249B named?
Let me check. I don't think so because it wasn't. Give me 1 second here.
Alright, I'm gonna try a rifle now.
Yeah, I looked at an infantry MG5 and it's not on there. See it in the list. Okay, so let me go back to where I found it. M24. No, it's not a named anything. It's not a named. It's just an MT49B. M249B. Sorry.
Head scratcher, right?
Yeah.
Like, what? Do I just like not have it in my library? Is that what's going on?
You know what? That's probably exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You haven't put it in your library yet. Yep, I didn't even think of that. I'm so used to having everything because I basically do. That's one. Yeah, just don't have it in your library yet.
It's literally the only thing I. Oh, it's new. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I need to find a weapon, and I didn't even think of that. I don't even do that anymore because I have basically all of them. Almost. Obviously, with the exception of this. So what do I have that had that? I had perfect head scratcher, but that's not going to do me any good. I don't want to.
Okay, well. I have now come out of that rabbit hole.
Sorry about that. Let's see. Is there
It's all
anything by
good.
that has overflowing, soft spot? I don't think I have soft spot. Problem is, you got to get it for every weapon now. If you you want to go
Yeah,
to the library.
yeah.
That's the bitch of it.
Mm-hmm. Increases max stacks for Into the Light from 50
Yeah, I don't
to
even care about that. I
100.
don't blind anybody, so meh. All right. I have a lot of turmoil knee pads. How many do I have? I have a lot. I should not have this many.
Yeah, I think
Oh
just
my
like
god.
2, like one with like headshot damage, crit damage, and one with crit
Right,
chance,
so this
crit
is not
damage.
counting what I have on characters. I have in my stash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I mean, no
10,
wonder you have no room. You have like
12.
20 million turmoil knee pads,
No.
and you have
Oh
like 20 million chatterboxes and
god.
a whole bunch of other stuff with duplicates.
I have a problem. Yeah, I still have. I just marked for destruction several of them, and I still have way too many. Well, it's one of those things. It's like, you get FOMO, fear of missing out, so you have to get as many as you can while it's available. And then you have them, and then it's like, okay, now what am I going to do with them? All right. China Light, I mean, I don't really do anything with explosive. So that's another one that I could possibly. Oh, another one would be Badger Tough. I keep them just in case I want to get extra shotgun damage.
Well, like, have you made a shotgun build recently? Like, are you gonna
Well,
build one?
I mean, not as my primary. It's always seems to be my secondary. Um, excuse me. Because I usually and it's usually I'm sorry, the shotgun's usually my secondary because in the build, I often have something that has like, damage, AR damage or LMG damage or something like that. And again, it's my back. I don't have anything where I specifically put shotgun damage in, so it's my backup, right? Um, I don't know. I'll keep a couple of them. I mean, so now I'm down to measured assembly to see if I want to do anything with this. Receive one skill repair explosive resistance. That's a waste, in my opinion. Measure it. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Tier 6 having at least one LA. Maybe it's worth having one measured assembly build hanging around, so I'll keep it.
Have you heard of anyone using the Lady Death with Umbra?
I can't say Death with Umbra. I haven't used Umbra Initiative in quite a while.
Well, I
Or is it
think,
called Umbra Initiative? I don't know what it's called.
yeah, I think it is called Umbra Initiative actually. I do think the Lady Death has potential with Umbra because it's based on in and out of cover and moving and sprinting.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking of backfire, but yes, you're right. The moving. Yeah, so I think it has potential there.
Is it the apartment that's perfectly measured?
It could be. I think so. Hmm.
$60. Wow. Wow. Okay, Seska is not the piece. Okay.
Made some headway.
Providence. Providence.
Okay.
Agent in need of backup.
Still over crit cap. Wow. Okay. Wow.
What happened? What's the matter?
I just have crit damage on basically every single thing on my build, but I'm still over crit cap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, different one.
I'm gonna try this thing where I transfer my build to the stash.
Okay, finally I did it. I'm under crit cap.
What was the problem?
Too much crit chance.
Yeah, what was the item that was
Oh,
causing the
I
problem?
had an attribute that had crit chance on a Providence knee pads. I literally have crit chance on nothing but the Umbra set, and I'm at crit cap. That's amazing. 59%, and then 15% chance from the two-piece. That's it. Oh, and then obviously the attribute from the submachine gun, and the watch. That's 34, 44. And then the attachments on the gun, that's, yeah, 15. Wow, that's crit cap. That's 59. So I had to replace an attribute from crit chance to headshot damage, and that's what did it. Man, being all red in PvP sucks.
Yeah.
You just die.
Yep.
I guess I don't really care to have the Banshee Pulse. What's a good... What are good skills for PvP? Like,
Uh, Pulse. Not Banshee, but regular Pulse.
normal. The
So you can tell
scanner.
where everyone is, and then
Yeah.
the deflector drone.
Defender drone.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's good. These definitely are easier use for sure.
Okay, so I'll give you a quick rundown if you're interested here. If you want to transfer an entire loadout to your stash,
Mm-hmm.
You go to your stash, open it up,
Okay.
click on your inventory tab, go to loadouts, and then click on the loadout. You can't be wearing the loadout as far as I know. Click on the loadout you want to transfer. In this case, it's my future initiative. Click on options, and in the options, there's one that says
Oh,
stash
send to
transfer.
stash.
Send a stash.
That's cool.
Why isn't it going to send my? It's not going to send my birdies. Why not? So did it do it? I clicked it. Now let's see if it's there. Loadouts. Future initiative. Oh yeah, it shows it all went to stash. Okay. So now I'm gonna log into my other character. Because I'm just that kind of guy. And that way I can have my healer and DPS on the same character. And when you know it, I don't have enough space on this character. Yeah, hardwired. I don't think I'm ever going to use hardwired. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Saw an identity video a few days ago. He built a hardwired build that has crazy burn duration. I do think that any sort of status build is really good for tier 10 escalation as a fourth
Yeah, I guess.
player. I don't think the meta is 3 DPS 1 healer. I think it's 2 DPS 1 healer 1 status.
Yeah.
And a
Good point.
hardwired build is a form of a status build. So it just depends on
Yeah.
what status build you want to make.
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
it? The one. What's the one that does the burn? It's the.
There's Exuro as well. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I was trying to think of the skill. Anyway, I don't know.
The fire
Back to
turret?
that. Nah, it's one of the little roly-poly balls.
Seeker the cluster mines.
Cluster. That doesn't do anything except explosion. Doesn't bleed them, unfortunately. So there's no bleed for status. So you have to use one of the other two. I think the big one, the big explosion one does put bleed. The multiple seekers does not. And then the what's the airburst puts burn. So yeah. So he's probably using the airburst one.
Yeah, whichever one gives him burn, that's the one he's using.
So he's using hardwire or whatever.
Hardwired with airburst, seeker mines.
Okay. Well, that could be. All right, I'll consider that. What really clogged up my inventory here was trying to put together a Dark Zone build for PvP, and I don't know. Let's see, what is that?
I've just put together an Umbra build.
Okay.
And I'll probably be using that in Conflict in the Dark Zone this season. And that Bighorn build as well with the 3-piece Gila that we made. I don't know if you saved yours, but I still have mine.
Yes, I still have mine from the Dark Zone thing we did. Yep, I have it.
So I plan on, if or when I get the Catharsis mask, I'm gonna put that on that build. Yeah, I do think if you're going blues in PvP, Catharsis is like one of the top pieces.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yep.
So that means I need Gila knee pads. It's funny. That Kevin guy was like, yeah, who wants Gila?
It's like, we do. We have like 5 builds with it on there. Well, I do. I have like 3 builds that I was trying to piece together. Who wants that?
Cavalier is looking scrumptious on the escalation menu today.
I don't know what's Cavalier again. It was one of those that I just never paid attention to and cared about.
Basically it's a very non-conventional healer build. I don't know exactly what it all does, but I was wanting to build one like a couple weeks ago. I didn't quite finish it. What would I get rid of though? That's the thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm actually now, like right now, seeing the beneficial part of Hardwired because Hardwired, it does status effect and it does a bunch of damage. So it basically stuns the enemy in some way and it also like does a bunch of damage. The thing is with Eclipse is it just does crowd control. It just does status effect. It just does one part of what Hardwired does. Hardwired
I'm sorry,
does
which one only does one part?
Eclipse.
Okay.
Eclipse has like, well, I guess it depends on what skills you're using. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, it depends on what skills you're using. Yeah. So like an Eclipse build with a Banshee Pulse is not gonna do damage on like a hardwired build with Airburst Seeker Mines.
Okay.
And that
Well, that one guy that we played with, he was using Eclipse.
yeah, he was using Eclipse with a foam launcher, and I took a picture of it. Foam
Oh,
launcher
okay.
and uh, de Demolisher Firefly, I think.
Okay. So was he like a skill build primarily?
Oh yeah, yeah. Status effect, skill haste everywhere.
But I mean, was he like yellow cores?
Yeah, yellow everywhere. Yellow, yellow, yellow. No blue.
I
he
don't know
was,
how he was keeping his health up. Probably
yeah,
because he was status affecting him constantly and they couldn't shoot him.
yeah, they couldn't shoot him, yeah. Yeah, he didn't have it like min-maxed properly, but I could see the idea of the build. Is that what it was? It's yeah, he used a burster firefly.
Does that take out their weak points or what does it do?
Attaches explosive charges to target that detonate if two are in close proximity. So basically, it plants C4 on the enemies.
Gotcha. It's option 3 from stash. Wait, what? Now how do I get? Oh no.
The Demolisher Firefly would be very, very good on those big, fat Grenadier guys. Where because the Demolisher Firefly it targets weak points, and so you don't have to think about, you know, trying to make him turn around so you could shoot his pack. You just throw on 6 yellow cores, bunch of skill damage and skill haste, and it automatically has aimbot to the weak point. That's cool. So yes, Eclipse, but I guess there's a give and a take. Basically, you're just giving up a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
And that damage, like, helps you defend yourself, you know? Like, sometimes, if you're the status guy, and there's, like, one little red dude, and you don't have a Sweet Dreams, or let's say there's two red guys, and you even have a Sweet Dreams, but you don't have skill damage, you don't have any damage anywhere to kill the second guy, and you basically die, because you can't even kill him. So I could see why Hardwired is a good choice. But yeah, I think Eclipse, Exuro, Hardwired, and that's it, I guess. Those are the status builds. Wait, there has to be more. I don't even know what Virtuoso does.
Yeah, I looked. I never. I didn't see anything that looked interesting to me at all.
Is Virtuoso like a red, blue, or a yellow build? I think it's a DPS build. Have you made a lot of progress on your stash?
I have, but now I can't figure out how to automatically move from stash the build that I put in there. It's not listing properly. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's see. The pieces are there. It's just not showing up as a build when I go to the stash. Click on it, go to loadouts. It doesn't show up in the list.
Yeah, because it's not saved to the character. So
Yeah, but it makes it according to the instructions. It's like you go into your on the second character, go into your stash, go to loadouts, and then move that select the loadout, and move it to your character. And I'm like, it's not selectable. It's not there. The pieces are in the stash, but I'm not sure what I did wrong or loadouts.
oh, you press retrieve items from stash.
Yeah, where and what menu?
So um, go to your stash, open
I'm
your
in there.
stash, go to your inventory,
I'm there.
go to loadouts,
I'm there.
go to options, and press retrieve items from stash.
I do, and it. See if
Did
that
that
worked.
did that work?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, it's not showing up in here. It did not move it over, so I don't. Let's see here. Loadouts. That's what I was trying to do is follow that exact thing.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Cannot be moved. Send to stash. Retrieve items from stash. Select. It doesn't do anything. It didn't do anything. And the thing is, supposedly it's supposed to show up in there. Maybe it doesn't. So I was watching a 5-year-old video and it's annoying, so I'm not going to watch that one. Anyway, so let's see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they broke it.
Okay. I think you have to um create a junk loadout, and then when you press retrieve items from stash, it equips those items onto like your junk loadout that you currently have, and then you save it. Does that make sense?
Well, let me see what. So okay, hold on 1 second. Let me try this. So go to loadouts. Select a junk loadout, right?
Well, like whatever loadout you want um to save it under, you have to basically create the loadout on your second character you um before you like put the pieces on that character in that loadout slot. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No,
So
not really.
so basically from square zero you put random pieces on, you save that as a loadout on your second character.
Hmm.
Do you have that?
I did. Yes, I hit. Well, it's not a random. I just saved an
Well,
existing loadout under a different name.
one that
So
you
it's,
want to replace.
yeah, this is fine. I'll replace it.
Okay. So then you go back to that same exact location where you say retrieve items from stash, and I think it should equip.
Yeah, it's not.
No, okay.
Uh, I mean, according to the step-by-step guidelines, I saved it. Send to stash. Okay, retrieve on the second agent. Log into your character, access the stash, navigate to loadouts, and select the build you just moved. That's one of the problems. It doesn't show up. There's no list of the one I just moved.
Yeah.
The game will automatically pull the associated.
Are you reading that somewhere, or are you seeing that in a video?
I'm reading it in the Google.
Oh.
A blank loadout in your secondary character the first time. Okay, maybe that is share images. Okay, so well, it's too late now. Now I have to do it piecemeal, so it doesn't matter. I just got to find all the pieces and put them back in.
Is that build equipped on your first character? Or is it in your stash?
It's in my. It should be in my stash.
Well, is it in your stash?
It should be. Let me double check here. I'm trying to remember how I had it set up. So
Because you can't pull something that's not in your stash.
yeah, no, it should all be there. It should. Let me just think of what I had in there. How I had it set up. I had the Edelweiss, that should be in there, which it is not. So actually, it isn't there. It said it was there. Okay, this is really annoying. Oh no, it's in my stash. Sorry. I just have to figure out where I have to copy it all over. So that goes there. Trying to remember what all the pieces I had. It was Edelweiss. Where's that? There it is. I have an exotic piece? Now I don't recall. What's my holster? Future. Okay, there's that. Backpack was something else, wasn't it? What was my backpack? I know, I'm asking. Oh, birdies, of course. All right, that's it. All right, now I got it.
Oh, you did it?
Well, I'm doing it piecemeal because I can't. It's not working the way I thought it was supposed to work. So
Oh.
I'm piecemealing the pieces over now. Okay, so I have everything now. I can set it back up. Where's my birdies? Birdies quick fix. Nope, nope, can't do that. Annoying. I think I may have messed up the first step, which is created junk, but I'm not sure what it means by junk. If I did, yeah, I don't know. So I could try it again another time.
So I'm reading, save your build as a loadout on character A. So it's obviously saved on your first character. Put on any other gear so that the build isn't equipped on your first character.
Right.
And you have that. Open the
Yeah.
loadout and select send to stash. On your first character, you pressed on the loadout and you press send to stash. Switch to character B. You're on character B. Take the gear from the stash. Oh, that really helps. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Was it basically piecemeal it together? Yeah. Derpity doodle. What was I using here?
On character B, it says open the matching loadout and retrieve from stash. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, it doesn't show it in there. Opening the
Could you
yeah.
explain in depth on how to retrieve So you have to choose the loadout when you retrieve it.
I don't know. That's what it said in the initial thing.
Have you been doing that? Or is that even an
Yeah,
option?
the loadout doesn't show up in there. Maybe you know what? Maybe it's so the thing I did not do is on character B, the receiving character. I didn't create a trash loadout and save it. I'd created one after I saved um or I sent the gear to stash on the sending character. So I did all the steps. I sent it to stash. Then I went to the receiving character, created a trash loadout, and then tried to move it over. I think I should have done the trash loadout first, then saved and sent, and then trying to retrieve. That could have been my issue. But in all this talking, I finally got everything back in order. So,
Yeah,
except
so much
I mean,
for efficient, right?
yeah, yeah. I
Mm,
guess it's sufficient if you know what you're doing.
yeah.
All right, so let's see here. I need to.
But are you sure that's even possible to do that?
As it is. There goes shotgun. Now I gotta get my skills back here. M launcher.
Oh, yikes.
What's the matter?
Wrong specialization on the build.
One thing it didn't take was my mods on my skills.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't do that.
Incoming backup
It's more of a
request.
pain in the ass than I thought it would be. Linked laser pointer. Why can't I do that? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Jesus, that's why. Okay. this is more of a pain in the butt than I thought it would be.
Seems that way. What, like transferring stash items?
Yeah, well, the mods. So, for example, linked laser pointer got removed from the weapon because it's dependent upon your specialization on that character. So, I have it. My technician is completely, or tac whatever it is completely open. So I just had to move them. I need to have the rifle in technician. The rifle skill, the 15% rifle damage, that needs to be enabled. So you have to have that. You have to add some points to it to open up the linked laser pointer. I didn't realize that or forgot about it. So I didn't have that open. Anyway, now I got to figure out why. Let's see, my mods. I'm trying to mod the skills, and they're not quite right. One ammo and snare. That's what that is. I don't need ensnare. Snare and snare. Well, that's a problem. I don't have any healing in here, so I need to go back and get my healing mod. It's not as easy as you'd think it would be. Alright, so what do I got on here? Damage. Don't need damage. I need healing. Healing. Health. I need radius mod, and I don't think I have one. Spending a lot of time talking about the game and not much time playing it.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, go back.
Well, whenever you're ready to hop into a mission, I'm certainly down.
Yeah, I have to check. I want to make sure all my skills are where they should be. That again, the mods for the skills did not come over, so I have to go find the mods
Mm-hmm.
and transfer them. This was less easy than I thought, but at least I'll get it over there and I can switch between them more easily. So let's log out. What time is it? I think I might have to go pop up for lunch here in a minute.
Okay.
See what's going on. And maybe get yelled at because I'm not doing home things, house stuff. See what happens. Yeah, go ahead and get into go ahead and start matchmaking. I have to probably go up and deal with lunch,
Okay.
and I don't want to keep you. And I'll join back in as soon as I'm back down and see, whenever you're done doing whatever you're doing,
All right.
whatever mission. So I'm just going to finish up trying to relog and log and get this perfected so I can be ready. Heard from Potato.
No.
Really wonder what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh well. That took forever, but I finally got it together.
Nice. Do you have extra space now?
On my character, I have less space than the other character, but I'm going to move some stuff to stash. And then, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm making space now. I'm on a roll. I'm on a tear.
Nice.
Nobody's going to keep me down. I have to be careful that I'm not paying attention to mods that might be on these pieces. Oh well, I'll have to check that one day. Like this, fill out mask. Okay, I'm going to take a break and do those things, lunch and so forth, and I'll come back down and catch up with you.
All right. I'll see you.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Agent in need of backup.
41.8. Did it again. Fifty-one point eight. 56.8. 57.4. Did it again? Oh my gosh. I did it again. Oh my gosh. Did it again? After all this time, Striker finally makes it to the top. that one. This one. That one. Got 14, 472.
You are now group leader.
Who's this guy?
You have been promoted to group leader.
Shock. Weapon handling. Hazard protection.
Would all off-duty guards return to the perimeter at once? I repeat, all off-duty guards must return to the perimeter.
Wonderfully.
Another agent is
He
now
did.
in your group.
Would all off-duty guards return to the perimeter at once? I repeat, all off-duty guards must return to the perimeter.
Why? Oh, dude, come on. Really? I still haven't gotten the Caduceus yet. Brain break. Yeah, why isn't the nurse's knee pads in here? Oh. They are. 95.